Thought I had to hit a go live button. I guess I'm probably live. I think I'm live? Dang it, man. This new YouTube thing is super confusing. Just watch on Twitch. Hey all, this is JDH64. Trying out some 3D games. And you can tell from the aspect ratio which one I'm playing first. So here I'm going to tell you all about cloning and QPUs or something. Or not, I don't know. I do like this, title screen here. It is kind of minimalist. Somewhat reminiscent of the SNES game. But yeah, let's go get started.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, double copyrights. This is the
Hello.
latest version they released in the, in Japan that they based this off of. You can do this nonsense. You can see a bunch of noses moving in concert. They got rid of the sound options here.
Okie dokie.
Otherwise, pretty much the same.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, I don't know exactly what everyone expected from this. Like, to me, it looks, like, fine. It looks more or less just like I remember the original looking. The UI elements are a little bit more dolled up. They're readable. Oh yeah, they changed some of the text related to buttons. ZL. They made this single character. Wait, why A to read a sign? A is the same as B. Also, I didn't know this until I was testing around earlier, but for some reason in like the Shindo version of 64, Mario has slightly higher pitched sounds when doing some jumps. Like, it's really noticeable with the dive. But yeah, that's like higher pitched than it normally is. Also, they inverted the camera controls, which is... I'm sure I'll get messed up by it at least once, but it's less of a problem in 64, I feel. Just because it's already kind of awkward inputting camera controls on a stick that were not originally meant for the stick. So you can totally see Lakitu there. That was not a thing in the original. Okay, never mind. This camera thing is really obnoxious. Ah, yeah. Why, Yoshi, you can't trust mail order. Or maybe you can, I don't know. I don't. I've never once ordered a game to be delivered on release day. Actually, what button? Okay, R is the button for camera changing. Does L do anything? Oh, L does it too. Alright. Yeah, I'm not bothering to read the text. I assume it's more or less the same. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty responsive. Please, how I remember it. the power text looks a little weird. Like the outlines on it are a little bigger and weirdly shaped than I remember it being. It's probably some auto upscaling thing they used for that.
해고.
Guess I could have taken the warp to the top, but I'm still sort of feeling around what the controls feel like.
해고.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what I expect in terms of like, I'm trying to think of which courses will feel the most different in this. Honestly, I don't really expect this one to feel that much different from the original. Actually, let me open the cannon. Just watch that time continue counting up, even though I'm pretty sure the Koopa isn't moving at the moment. Oh, he maybe is. Yes, he does. That's why. Well, I don't know if he does, actually. I think he does. I think you're right, but I did it just to open it for the future. How do I... Actually, let me see here. I like how when I'm moving around, you can see that I have a very low poly model back there. But only when I'm moving. When I stand still, it's totally fine. The things that Mario 64 could get away with when it didn't know I would be looking at this in 720p.
해고.
I'm curious as to how the controls were changed for this, if at all. Okay, this is still the same. Wait, no. Is this the same? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Horizontally, it's obviously the same. Yeah, Mario Party and Smash had some really low poly models. I guess because they had 4 characters to worry about, compared to this game's usually 1. What else have we got here? Are the water controls any different? No. Boy. You can feel the lag here. I never understood why this area was so laggy. Like, there's so little in this level. Swimming is always a little awkward in this in terms of, like, doing it fast. You tap in a rhythm, but it's, like, totally desynced from, like, when you're actually hearing the sounds or, like, seeing the motions. That pedestal in the middle of the room must just have a lot of polygons on it or something.
해고.
I think this is mirrored as well for some reason. Yeah. Thing that I never knew, there's like a bunch of fog here the very first time you play it. And then as soon as you beat the first star, it never reappears. I mean, to be fair, that ship very obviously popped in the original game, too. I never was good at judging at what distance you'd get hit by that guy. I might have, I don't recall. Just remember my first time playing this version of, or like this star on this version of the game. I was just like, oh gosh, I didn't know there were multiple chests in here, because the DS version only had 1. Guess they figured that it was hard enough to get the eel to do something in that game. They're not gonna stress you out by having you collect multiple chests in a specific order underwater. Well, now you get to see the first, I don't know, 30 minutes of it. I wish I could just skip up to the upper floors, because that's where a lot of the fun levels are. I don't know why I'm playing this. I don't need to play more of this level. You get the gist. It's a water level. Show off a little of all of them, or at least all the early ones. I just want to get a feel for this.
해고.
Actually, let's just go get the cannon one. Too far. Really, man? Shouldn't be that hard, man. There's so few actual water levels in Sunshine, though, and those are just, like, the worst ones in that game. It somehow has the worst water controls of any of the series.
해고.
Would have been really funny if they fixed that bug in Shindo and I never knew about it.
해고.
Almost great. That's where it is. That one-up that blows everyone's mind the first time they see it.
Hey, what's up?
Eh.
Oh yeah, that one up that I kind of like. I'm pretty sure I knew about my first playthrough. I don't know. I didn't think that was that hidden. Maybe it's just that one up is one of those things that's not hidden because everybody talks about it.
At one point, it was probably hidden, but now it's like just famous for how hidden it is.
해고.
It's just like the last star in this world, actually.
I mean, I wouldn't say any of the stars are hidden. I don't even remember what I was doing. I'm collecting coins.
It's just, you know, the last, like, blow apart the walls. It's that one star that the reviewers love to always be like, man, Mario 64 loves its, like, cryptic stars every now and then.
It's not cryptic, you just have to walk off a plank at a certain angle, and then you can just sort of collect it by touching the wall. That's clearly what they intended. It's just sheer
You just have to
happenstance
notice
that it
little
appears if
seam
you...
that the wall has. That I feel like would probably be more obvious in an HD version of this game.
This is a fair point. I
feel
should
like
try
whenever a
looking
game
at
gets
it.
upscaled, like, level seams get more, like, obvious to see. Like, whenever I play Pokemon Platinum on my new 3DS XL, I'm like, were the tiles always, like, lined so obviously like this?
Ugh. I've never understood why this wasn't just at a 90-degree angle here. The dives. Thwomp's not being, like, square on top has been the bane of many a
but
jump in this
Who
game.
doesn't miss this really weird look they have, though? It's so, like, I don't know. It's so charming.
I missed the 64 voice, or Mario Kart 64 voice. That definitely wasn't just Wario slowed down.
I actually haven't heard that.
No, that's what it is, and that's why the voice is so weird, because in
I haven't played Mario Kart 64, so I actually didn't know that.
in the original game, Wario had a different voice that made that less, like, ridiculous.
guy?
He's got like the sound, like he has in the earlier Mario parties.
I was gonna say like the Mario Party like German guy era.
Yeah. Yeah. Secret trick. Ignore the camera. Just frickin' go into Mario Cam pointing down, and then you can just kind of ignore any of the quirks of Lakitu Cam. The secret trip that I never knew about. College dropouts. I think it's alright. The one thing that, like, literally the only thing that I have a problem with in this game, and this will probably be true of Sunshine as well, is the frickin' camera controls got inverted for no good reason. Like, I'm sure everyone else is like, that's never played this game, that isn't already going to swear it off because it's an old 64 game.
Like aiming flood or something in Sunshine?
It's not just aiming. I've heard it's like all the camera controls, and like, that's so dumb.
Like, I could deal with like the C stick getting inverted, I could get used to that, but like, man, like flood getting inverted? That just sounds like, what?
I assume they mean just vertical. If they inverted the horizontal controls of flood shooting, it's like, what? How? I don't, we'll see, but like that's like unfathomable. Like, why? There is no justification for that. Although I seem to remember having similar control.
I don't own this. I can't say.
Like, I seem to remember having similar control issues with Luigi's Mansion 3 when I don't even remember if that had an inverted mode. Maybe that was my problem. Where is C up? Oh, there's
Like,
C
it
up.
had an option for it at least. Because that's the thing. It's like usually modern games at least have an option.
But yeah, like, I wouldn't mind if they had the option, because plenty of people do love their quote-unquote normal camera controls. And, like
I said, I don't tend to notice too bad. I just sort of adapt to whatever the game has.
But, like, it's just so weird to, like, force everyone that already played the game to completely relearn the camera controls in this game, like, and have no other option for it.
You're making this level look so much more smooth than it usually goes for me.
It's kind of necessary to miss at least one coin in this. I just am not that good at piloting the wing gap. At least I missed the 6th one. That was easier to pick back up than one of the earlier ones. If you miss one of the last two, you can always just jump from the last platform and get them. I definitely did not have to do that on every single playthrough I ever did of the DS version or anything like that. Like, that's definitely not why I know that.
It's so hard for me to speak for the DS version, like, control-wise, just because I legitimately have only played it, like, once.
I don't... That's not a problem with the DS controls, necessarily. The wing cap is just hard to control. Flat out.
Well, that's more what I mean. Like, the wing cap specifically. Well, can it be both?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's also both. I feel like they did invert the vertical controls in this, because I just went down without thinking about it, and it sent me to the stratosphere. Also, freaking aim straight, for crying out loud, game. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, Sunshine just sounds like the weirdest out of like, these 3 games, how they've gotten control.
Ah! Just... I knew I was gonna overshoot it. I thought I might be able to catch it midway through. Time to go all the way back up.
No, I don't own this yet. I actually don't know if I'm really planning on getting it. I have all 3 of these games, like, in their original states. Well, except for 64, which I have on Virtual Console. And I am perfectly fine with just playing Sunshine on a GameCube if I want to. I mean, if the opportunity arises, I might consider getting this at some point, if I can, before the 6-month deadline. You know, before people start selling this for like $300.
I think fall damage is fine. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I think it definitely adds to Breath of the Wild, at least. It's like, there's gotta be some stakes from coming from such a ridiculous height. This is always the
I just
really
like how
fun thing
sim-
about the wing gap.
Well, see, it was great in Breath of the Wild because in the games beforehand, at most you would only take like 2 hearts of damage from falling really high. So, at Breath of the Wild, just instinctually, I dropped from the very first tower, and then I died. I was just like, huh,
Welp.
good to know. And then they found a fall damage cancel glitch. in
I don't
Breath of
think
the
I'm gonna
Wild,
miss
so-
the analog triggers that much in Sunshine, honestly. I mean, we'll see.
I mean, the game isn't designed around it necessarily, but you know.
Just so long as spam spraying is still possible. Because that like, my finding out that existed between my first and second
Yeah.
playthrough made 100% difference in the enjoyability of the game.
It's so OP.
It's like literally a completely different game. It's like, this
It's
went from
so
like
OP.
5th favorite to like maybe 2nd on a good day. 5th favorite of the 3D Marios, for clarification.
I was like, man, when did this become your second favorite Mario game?
Hello.
I mean, if it was, I'd say you have very good taste, but it's just me talking. So long as you can spam spray while in midair and moving, I'm fine with it.
There we go. I seem to remember that platform being a different color. I wonder if they completely changed the texture.
Which one?
That blue platform I jumped up.
You'll have to be a bit more specific when you use the word platform.
The angular one, like the really steep one that I
Yeah.
fell down a couple of times.
Wait, yeah. Wouldn't it used to be like light blue?
Yeah, I know. I want to say there was a way lighter blue before.
And that one looked like gray. I don't know. Look, not to throw shade at people, but this game just looks so fun when somebody who actually knows what they're doing is playing it.
Indeed.
'Cause despite what people would have you believe, when you get used to this game, like control-wise, it is an absolute blast to play. Just as much as the other ones are.
Oh, really? That's in every? I thought it was just the final fight that he says that. Wait, but he said here we go that time. I guess it's just speed. Interesting.
Is it random?
It's like if you throw him really hard, I guess you say bye-bye. But otherwise you say here we go.
Here we go at a shorter distance.
Alright, what do we got downstairs? We got the really fun course, and then the other two.
The really fun course being the...
Hazy Maze Cave, obviously, with all of its track platforms and easily fallen into pits.
Well, I actually really like all these courses down here.
They're fine. I don't dislike any of them. Dire can be really dumb and slow because it's a water course, but
That's my least favorite, just because it's just like you gotta do that like 2-minute swimming at the start of every mission.
that
It's
is the
very
wrong
small.
button.
It's such a small level.
That's what I tried to do.
I just remember the one corruption where it's just that right there, like everything else is normal, but the Bowser platforms are like slightly slanted. Like that looks really fun. Wait, are you skimming over the lava doing that?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do the first time.
You could do that? Dang.
Hello.
That like slide kick, I was like, there has to be a use for this somewhere, right?
That's the place. Just like the breakdance, the only time you would use that is to knock down that log in Womp's Fortress.
That is good to know.
Even though I think that doesn't even work. It's a 64DS. It's like Yoshi otherwise would have no way to knock it down. And he can't do it with the breakdance. Maybe I'm misremembering that.
Hegel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta give Mario a use somehow, right? I say that as he's got like 3.
He's got wall
make him
kicks.
useful
That's
in
a reasonable
DPS.
thing, even if the wall kicks were changed, and I think they're a little less fun to do. Even if they are
just kinda
less
weirder.
dumb to time.
I don't think they really change anything, because don't you like slide down at like light speed in that version?
Yeah, like, the sliding makes it weird for me. Like, something about
Yeah.
the way that the slide... I keep
I don't
bouncing
really
at
get
a
it
different
because
angle than I
he's-
expect.
I just remember he would slide down the wall so fast that it basically doesn't even change the timing. Like, this doesn't really make it any different.
Well, like,
It's
if
just
you...
the only difference is you don't bonk.
Well, no, the difference is if you hit the thing a frame early, then you're not jumping. And then... and then you end up turning away from the wall too soon and probably losing contact altogether. Like, I remember getting those blue coins in Rainbow Ride was really obnoxious because of that. Good night, that took way too many tries. Look, man, I don't even know where the first platform is to do this. This is just how you do it.
It's like... It's... Actually, where is it?
It's further around the path. I just literally never do it.
I actually am blanking out. It's like, I should really know where it is.
Like, it's further to the left from there. I'm trying to think if there are any other cool courses to show off. Or, like, ones that might have substantial differences.
Oh gosh, I saw an image today of the like PC version of Mario 64 with like the HD pack or whatever.
I have seen no Mario textures for that don't look incredibly uncanny valley-ish. It's like... as
Well,
much as, like, I appreciate the 60 FPS and the 1080 whatever, like, it's like, you can keep those and give me, like, a Mario that does not look like some weird hybrid of GameCube Mario and
well,
64
he looks
Mario.
like the like Mario Party official artwork. But what I was gonna say was that like it was a screen cap of Wet Dry World looking at the background, and it looks literally just like the actual photo it's based off, and I'm just like, this just looks this just looks unsettling.
You went to actual Spain to take that
Yeah.
photo.
Like the buildings are actually just like normal, but they're just like shaded blue, and it's just like this just looks weird, man.
That's funny. I haven't seen that. Man, I wish I could play the upstairs courses, but, like, I'm not gonna get another 15 stars on stream. Like, you've seen enough of 64, honestly. Like, it's basically
No,
the
we never
Unchained.
have seen enough of 64.
I
What
mean,
are you
that's
talking about?
that's fair, but I mean, I've also like done 2. Actually, I've never done a playthrough of 64. I've played through Net 64,
Vanilla.
and I've played through Randomizer, but I don't know. Maybe I could do it in the future. Probably not this version
Yeah,
because
why
the
not?
camera.
Why don't you actually like try your hand at a speed run?
I mean, I did
Maybe
a
not like
70-star run once, and it was like double the world record. All right. But yep, that's 64. It plays more or less identically, except for the camera.
It's still 64, and 64 is awesome.
Alright, so do we play Galaxy or Sunshine next?
Wait, you're not gonna go in order?
Let's save Sunshine for last, honestly. 'Cause this one's gonna have more interesting changes, probably. Oh gosh. That logo looks so smooth, and the background looks so color-banded. Oh my goodness. I hope that's not a thing everywhere. Like, the bottom there looks so bad. I wonder if it
It's
looks
just really bright? Is that what it is?
I'm
I'm like,
oh right,
press
gyro.
R. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, I heard gyro aim for this. Also, no Mii's in the, like, file select.
Ah,
It's literally just like, what, 4 icons now then?
yeah, I guess.
That is bizarre.
Luigi's not even a choice in this game. I forgot about that. They don't feel that bad yet. I was just literally not sure what to do. So yeah, R centers the gyro, I guess. So it'll be a little bit more manual wrangling than before. But that's just kind of a given when you don't have a thing to point at.
At least this like story stuff in the game wasn't like removed.
The Miyamoto director's cut.
Yeah, just you walk into the library and it's just like nothing there. It's just like books on like tutorial controls.
Yep, inverted controls here too. That's fine. This isn't an erasure of the entire. All right, I don't have a dive.
Yeah, that is like the one thing I'm always missing from Galaxy.
Only ZL is long jump in this one because ZR is shoot star bits. That makes some degree of sense. Oh! My bad. There we go. You didn't miss much. No, I'm giving you the authentic experience I went through when I played this on a CRT back in the day. Like widescreen CRTs? What would that even be like? I don't think I ever noticed those toads had stars on their capes. Yeah, this cutscene looks really freaking good in the upscale, not gonna lie. The background stuff's a little blurry, but it's like, it's generally pretty dang good. A zoom in on Peach's earring. Or eye. One of those two. That's one way to control the star. Just gyrate your controller all over the place and mash R so it always stays in the center.
I'd really just love to see how the rolling ball level works, honestly.
I don't feel like that one will be that much different. See, Bradley, I'm playing an increasing level of Bowser vocalization. That's the order I'm playing these in. It makes logical sense. The only true order.
I sometimes miss the like early GameCube voice though. That's not so much the voice acting, just like the sounds he'd make. It is always so weird whenever I see Partners in Time and he's got like the old voice, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I forgot this was before that.
I forget which Mario Party it was. It was like between 5 and 6 that they completely changed his voice. And then I feel like it changed again after 7.
Was it? I thought it was this game where he got the like new voice.
Yeah, this might have been the one, honestly. But like he had a different voice between like 4 and 5 and 6 and 7.
Various interns.
Various folks from Seattle.
Can they get some like German guys again? They did really good job with some of these voice lines. Do things look a bit brighter and more washed out, or is it just me?
People were saying that. I honestly don't
Maybe
notice,
I just play with like
watching
a
it.
darker TV, I don't know.
least Mario keeps his hat in this game.
Against all odds, honestly. I guess to be fair, there's no really like wind in outer space.
Yeah, the background can't have looked like this in the original game. Like, there is severe banding. It's really almost distracting. Like, it's only noticeable in, like, the halos around planets.
Yeah, I think I can kind of see what you're... like, man, was that, like, sheen around the planet always so obvious?
I mean, it was obvious, but I don't think it, like, had the, like, the stripes every so often.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I think I never get this one
Some of this
first.
stuff is probably also a lot more obvious on your actual TV as opposed to on the stream.
This is also fair. Not this crater, apparently.
It's the one with the coin, like, outside of it, right?
Yep.
Or I guess the one with the, like, black void under it is the more obvious thing.
Yes, the bottomless one. That's the one that the rabbit's in, obviously.
The stream's not flashing for me, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't imagine there's anything wrong with it.
It's fine for me.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen them online in forever. I didn't read that. Where is the other one? In the pipe, right?
Pipe, tall grass, and craters where they are.
Keep forgetting I have to hold down A to mash through text in this game. Just yet another game where the 64 version was easier to mash through text on. I'm playing with a Pro Controller. Isn't that the 5th playable character from 3D World? Weird that she'd make a cameo in this game. Shake with the Wiimote. Shake with Y. I don't know why I keep using A. I'm pretty sure B does the same thing. Apparently I can only mash through text with A. That's part of why I was doing it so slowly before. Okay, you can shake the Pro Controller as well. Not ideal. You have to shake really hard.
Yeah, I'm sure the sensor is easier to trigger in the Joy-Cons.
Maybe.
I mean, this game would... I would hate playing this with the Joy-Cons. I already hated doing that in Odyssey.
No, yeah. Joy-Cons are not ideal for literally anything. Like, the grip I'm fine with, typically, but it's like, I didn't want to deal with drift.
Yeah.
Didn't
Also,
feel
just
like it.
The Joy-Cons actual, like, face buttons kind of hurt my fingers to, like, press down on compared to the Pro Controller.
It depends on what kind of motions I'm doing with them.
Maybe I just have sensitive hands, I don't know. You'd think all the years of gaming would have toughened them out a little bit, but I guess not.
Yeah, that is a thing that I literally did not know existed before today.
The thing you hit to, like, vibrate the planet?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I mean, like, why would you do that?
Because it's just so obvious. It's just sticking right out there. And it's like glowy, sort of. Especially in the next planet with the giant Goomba, like, I know you can just spin into it, but still. They should come up with names for those, like, little Goombas. One that isn't just Little Goomba.
Yeah, I never knew about that. I just saw someone do it in like some Twitter video, and I'm like, wait, what? That's a thing?
Next, you're gonna tell me you didn't know about the jump kick.
What, the one that you do out of a long jump?
The long jump kick thing, whatever it is, that's apparently in this game also. Not just Galaxy 2.
I don't even remember how it is you input that, or whether you can do it on Goombas anyway.
I want to say it's like crouch, spin, jump.
Oh, in that order?
I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe, because I think that's what I just tried to do.
So it's like, we get the long jump back in Galaxy, but what did it cost? A dive. I think that was one of the first things I tried in Odyssey. I was like, can we dive in this game? Oh, cool.
I tried it and couldn't figure out how to do it in in the demo at Nintendo NY. Just because, like, it's a 2-button combo. I wouldn't have expected
Yeah,
that.
it's different, but at least it's there.
Plus, now we can be Sonic the Hedgehog.
Rolling physics, haha.
No, Cloud's never gonna be up for Mario Kart 8. Definitely never plays it.
I never play that game alone anyway. I only play it when other people are. And yet my VR is so high for some reason.
Yeah, you'll fix that at this rate.
Probably.
I'm catching up.
Especially with that guy in a lobby last night who, well, I was playing with someone else, but, you know, there's always that one person with like 50,000 VR.
Oh, yeah.
But he had a really nice Professor Egad me, so I couldn't be too mad at him.
Nice.
Can he show up in more Mario games? I'd like to see him more. He's fun.
Why can't I even mash through this?
This has always been slow text, right?
I guess.
It's like exposition or something.
Please. Look.
Oh gosh, you have to use the cursor for this. I forgot about that. That is one thing that
You
Galaxy
still
2
gotta do
definitely
that?
improved.
Dang.
I like how I did that little flip around the entrance. Had to have an entirely new bit of text there about the recentering the pointer.
You know, forget the jump kick. I always feel like the most obscure, like, move in Galaxy is when you can, like, dive in water, you know? Like, from the edge of a cliff.
Oh yeah.
Like, that is always so weird. I always do it by accident.
What do you do to do that again?
It's just like, if you're right on the edge of like a cliff over water, you just tap A from a standstill.
Weird.
But it also works if you're like on a palm tree leaf above water. It's just, I don't know, man. I feel like I've never done it in Galaxy 2. Only this one. And only in Beach Bowl.
Beach Bowl seems like it would have a lot of places the right height to do that.
You're gonna tell me you didn't know there was text on the door of this house.
It's not on the door. It's a sign behind the door, obviously.
Just imagine all that was just engraved onto the knob or something. Yeah, I'm sure it's in Galaxy 2, because, like, it's the same engine. Anything you can do in this game, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it in 2.
Hey, you can swim in this game.
You got me there.
I don't know
Whoever
why
looked
I'm
at
so bad at running.
Whoever looked at a video game and thought, this swimming is OP.
You gotta get through the slog that is Slimy Spring Galaxy at slowest possible speed so you can appreciate that amazing sunset at the end of it.
Hey man, build up and pay off. It is effective sometimes.
Dang it, Luba, I don't want your text. There we go. Imagine doing co-star mode in this with, like, I think you have to use split Joy-Con for it.
Yeah, probably.
Which I guess means you lose the... You have to lose at least some controls on Mario, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think you can control the camera anymore. Not that you use camera controls that much in this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow your mind. Did you know if you hit the red spots on the rocks, they break?
Look, man, that's never been done.
Absolutely mind-blowing.
Wait, isn't this a thing where... Okay, no, never mind. Just mashing Y. I'm like, I'm mashing spin and it's not freaking doing anything. So you don't even have to hit the red spot. So
It's
easy.
just so weird thinking of playing this game with a button press for spinning.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than putting, like, a metric ton of force to shake this controller, apparently.
You could do it in a gym for, like, legit exercise, probably.
Yeah, that's... I keep spinning just out of habit. That is just, like, not...
Look, there's a difference between motion and exercise.
I never remember how this guy actually works.
You just hit, like...
Oh, I spin next to him. That's what it is.
Well, technically on top of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of planets have hidden one-ups, but... Is that like the section where you do the, like, switch panels? And it's just for a one-up?
That's in this star?
Yeah, it's on that, like, planet with the big piranha plant.
Aaron, I've been on Twitch for, like, years. I've been, like, multi-streaming to Twitch since, like, who knows when.
Look, man, if you haven't been using Twitch this long, I really don't blame you, though. There's something they changed just like the other day, too, about ads or something.
Yeah.
I don't
People
really know
were
much
making
about
a
it, though.
fuss. I don't blame them. Forced mid-roll ads are dumb.
Yeah.
But, I also don't
Yeah,
monetize,
I'm
so
already used to
I
those on YouTube Mobile.
yeah, I don't monetize, so I can't relate. It's just not worth the hassle.
Yeah.
That means that people have to actually have interesting things to say rather than just giving me $2 for me to see anything.
Look, man, again, I don't want to throw shade, but that is like one of my least favorite things about streams. It's just like, don't donate just for like, it's literally pay to win, but for just like real life.
I mean, if you're gonna pay me $50, I mean, there's a level at which, no, I don't know. Just don't pay money to to get anyone's attention if you can
I
help
know,
it.
it's just, I hate that. It's not disingenuous, but it's just like, man, I don't like streamers that encourage it, I guess I should say.
Oh, hello, wrong button.
That said, now would be a great time for donations.
That last one was unnecessary, apparently.
Yeah, have speedrunners found a way to skip this Starbit tutorial? Is that a thing in speedrunning?
I'm glad someone pointed out the 16:9 thing, like, during the opening. Would have been great to play this far and everyone be like, man, where'd they put all the UI in this game?
Oh, hey, Aaron, I didn't even notice you were here. My bad. I'm just not used to pink text people in Twitch chat.
I mean, pink text people.
You know, they're like name color on Twitch chat.
Why does pink make them harder to notice? I forget these guys.
Because I'm used to everybody having like blue and like greens or reds, not pinks.
I mean, I've always had like the deep red color. Does that literally just why?
Blood red.
Why does this pipe exist?
It's to teach people about like, hey, planets. You can like walk around them in this game.
Man, they need to bring back the whole like finish a 10 coin block and get a bonus thing. That was so
It is
satisfying.
So satisfying.
In like New Super when it's like, mushroom. It's pointless, but it's not nothing.
It's a thing in 3D World, right?
Is it? Maybe. I mean, there's
I
at
feel
least
like it is.
there's some cases where you get like coin helmet things, but I don't know if it's every time.
I thought in 3D World there were coin blocks where if you hit them enough, you'd also get a mushroom to pop out.
Yeah, the pull stars, I imagine, aren't going to be that bad with this control system, honestly. It is going to be weirder stuff like the ball or the manta ray or the bubble thing that
As
might
weird
be.
as it is, imagining this game with a button press for spinning, I feel like at that point it probably just starts to feel like Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey without dives or rolls, but Odyssey, nonetheless. Without dives, rolls, cap throws.
The homing cap throw where you could do the bounce off it a second time, but only if you haven't done it before. Or that thing you can do in Odyssey where you throw the hat right over an edge, you ground pound roll into it, and then you get a really big boost off the cap. And then if you hold diagonal, you get more momentum for some reason. I don't know why, that's just how Odyssey is.
The vectoring, man.
Yeah.
Exactly 100. Watch me miss.
I actually remember doing that thing in like Bowser Kingdom where you get that moon through the painting where you're on a really high platform. And if you do that like roll vectoring off, you can get to like the main area of Bowser Kingdom.
Huh.
You get so much momentum.
Yeah, with a cursor, like if you're playing portable, honestly, the bubble thing will probably be easy enough. It'll probably be a little bit fiddly trying to gyro aim that. I don't think you even get to a bubble thing till the third dome, though, right? So
Yeah, it's in the kitchen.
I may not be able to show that this stream.
Bubble breeze.
But by and large, this is adapted
I
pretty
like that.
well.
I like that galaxy because you can just jump over the last part of it. Or is that Luigi exclusive?
What is this?
The last section of Bubble Breeze.
Oh yeah, where you can
just
like
do,
jump
a
over the
triple
wall.
jump.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember honestly.
I don't remember if that's Luigi only.
I always forget that this is part of this star.
Battle Rock before Battle Rock.
I know, right? This music is just like so good. Oh, that Goomba was on the outside. I'm like, how am I not getting hit by this? I feel like I could have skipped a bunch of that just by jumping up.
The height difference in Mario and Luigi in this game, like their jumps, it's so like hard to notice, but there's just enough things that actually does end up like making a difference for Luigi.
Yeah.
Like I always bring up the tornado on the sand planet in the last Bowser level, where if you're Luigi and you spin out of it, you actually escape the planet's gravity and die.
This will probably just be one stream, Gabbo. Just because I've already played Galaxy, I've played various forms of 64, and if I return to it, it'll definitely be on the original version, just because I have it.
Hey, isn't it just nice to just play these games just for a little bit, though?
Oh yeah.
Like, who wouldn't love that?
Do you need 8 stars to get to the first Bowser stage in this?
I believe it's 8.
Yeah, we'll probably just do the first dome then.
Wow, it is just like Mario 64, isn't it? You need 8 stars.
Yeah, this looks very nice though. Like, aside from the banding in those like Halo sections, if you're like your camera's really close in, like everything else looks really great.
I gotta be honest, I know so little about like video game graphics, so I can't really say. Cause like whenever people say dithering, I'm like, I actually don't know what the heck that is.
Dithering just means using like a little bit of noise in the colors that are chosen to kind of pave over like harsh edges between colored regions.
I'd have to see an example.
I mean, the example. What did I do to get into this mode, and how do I get out? I guess
There's R. You probably clicked in the stick.
I slightly tapped up on the stick, and I had to tap down on the stick
Well,
to
it was
get out
up
of it.
in the Wii mode, so.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of weird that they didn't make that
wait.
consistent.
Spinning up inclines was something you couldn't do in Galaxy 2, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the few things they've changed as far as physics goes.
I don't even know why I'm up here. There's nothing up here to do.
It's because the last time you did this Galaxy was for the purple coins.
It was worth a shot.
We'll get to every 3D Mario at some point, but I'm almost positive the one he wants to play next is 3D World.
Oh, for dang sure. Sunshine will definitely happen, don't get me wrong. That will also probably
Make
be
that
the
next
original
summer
version,
game.
unless they fix the freaking camera thing, if they make an option for it.
Playing Sunshine in winter just feels wrong.
I mean, last time I played it was like early February to March or something.
Well, was it during that one year where it was like really, really warm at the end of February for some reason?
Hey man, it's
That, like, one
always
day
warm
we
at
had,
the...
like there was like one day, like 1 year where it was like almost 80 degrees at like the end of February. It's crazy.
Hey man, February is already where it starts getting warm, in my opinion.
It depends. Depends what winter feels like.
Winter is like below 30 degrees in Fahrenheit.
Sometimes winter wants to make February like early spring, and sometimes it wants to make March winter 2.0.
Yeah, yeah.
So who knows?
The best is when it's both. It's like, you thought winter was over. Surprise! Second winter.
Yeah.
Which I will continue calling brisk spring days, even if it snows 4 times. It was very nice and cool out today, though. Never even hit 70.
Yeah, it is pretty perfect today, but it's like literally 70 or like down here.
What are seasons in general, Aaron? I spent 1 year in Florida, and that was enough. No, Florida's nice.
I'm sure Florida's like really nice in winter.
No. If it's winter, I want it to be
No.
winter, dang
No.
it. Like, sure,
I
it's
was gonna say,
livable.
like, winter in Florida is probably like a nice 70 degrees with probably slightly lower humidity. I don't know.
Yeah, there are definitely winter days you can just still wear shorts.
Oh, do you live in Maryland? I'm right in Northern Virginia, so basically the same climate.
Maryland basically is Northern Virginia. There is, like, no width to Maryland.
It's the tri-state area.
Except that's not the tri-state area. I mean, I don't
What
think.
do you mean?
Unless...
I live like 30 minutes from West Virginia, and 30 minutes from Maryland. Like, I'm sure the U.S. has like 10 tri-state areas.
It's got one four-state area, and they make a big deal of it.
Yeah, the four corners. Well, that's just what happens when you make your states squares, I guess.
Yeah, it is funny how they just kind of gave up on making the states have interesting geographic borders as they just sort of made more of them in the late 1800s. It's like, dang, we gotta fill in this space somehow. Let's just get to a round number. Like 48.
But what if it was 50, they said? But it's funny because once they hit 50 states, they were like, all right, we're gonna not count like territories though. Those are just territories. Those don't count as states. We don't want to go over 50. That's just weird.
OBS is free, yes. I don't know if there's Prime versions, but this has never... Well, let's not say it's never been short of things that I would want, but it works perfectly fine. And when it doesn't, it's usually other programs that are being part of the problem. Cough, dolphin, cough. Yeah, I played like one chapter of Bug Fables, and I haven't gone back to it yet.
Actually, I haven't played that game yet either, which is weird.
You haven't heard?
It's like,
it's
I've
like the
had
new
access to it.
dude. Have you ever heard of like this Paper Mario game that's like not Paper Mario? I don't know. People are free to enjoy Bug Fables. People should realize that like anyone that is a Paper Mario fan and disillusioned with the state of the franchise has definitely heard 20 other people talk about Bug Fables already.
I mostly just feel bad for the guy who made the game, honestly. It's just like, hey, I want to make a cool game for people, and then, you know, people kind of use it as ammunition. King Caliente feels so weird to put in this galaxy.
Yeah, there's so many galaxies you kind of forget have two bosses.
It's like Good Egg, Space Junk, Deep Dark, technically.
Deep Dark has, what does Deep Dark have? It has the mole boss twice. Is that what you were counting?
Well, he's not in it twice. He's in it, and then, what's her name? Camilla?
Is he not in it twice?
No, he's only in it once.
I don't know, man. It's late in the game. I just kind of forget at that point.
He's basically a mini-boss, so what does it matter?
It goes from, like... I never remember what to do on this galaxy. Or this planet, rather. I don't
Big
understand.
spiky thing.
Like, it's not hard, man.
Thankfully, it has a huge hitbox. But no, Underground Gunner's from... He's from...
Gold Leaf? Yeah. He's got his
He's in
own
Toy
music and
Time.
everything, and then he's in Toy Time, and then just because I'm just, like progressively less threatening every time you see him.
Because by the time Deep Dark rolls around, he's just got the like funny mid-boss music. I like the version of In a Galaxy 2 because it's just like got such a sweet bass line.
I'm trying to remember that.
It's what they use for the like the Lakitu boss.
Oh yeah. And the like, what is it called? Mandabuzz? Oh, they're not Mandabuzz. He doesn't have it. The stack of bugs from Puzzle Blank. I don't know if they have
Not
a name.
boss. Come on. I mean, I know they drop a star, but that is not a boss
What
fight.
is this?
Isn't that where like the chomps roll into?
I guess. I feel like I never noticed that.
I mean, I get what you're saying. That was always something where every time I look at it, I'm like, that's always weird, but I don't really think about it much further than that. Yeah, I want to say the chomps just roll down and do it. 'Cause, I mean, they gotta go somewhere, right? Oh, they probably like roll back through the planet onto the other side, and it's like a perpetual motion thing. I am thinking way too hard about this.
Yeah, but I put the elements of my layout, I guess, together in GIMP. They're mostly just separate elements that I arranged, though. It's not so much of a layout per se.
Yeah, I know the stacked bugs are from this game too, but they didn't give them freaking boss music. Is why?
Is there a secret star out on this, No, there's nothing. It could have been a 1-up or something, man. Though if
Hey
the
man,
camera's
when I
gonna
played
turn
Galaxy
behind
2
me...
for the first time, I was just happy to hear that boss music again. That's all I was happy for. I was like, at least I get to hear it somewhere in this game. And then Boss Blitz Galaxy happened, so I was just kind of like, huh. I still love how the cool lava like areas look in this game. So
I didn't
shiny.
realize I would still be in long jump mode at the start of this. I probably got hit doing that in my playthrough, like, last year. It's gonna be like a Vinny situation where I do all the same things that I did in my last playthrough.
Look how shiny and glossy the cool lava looks in this game. It almost looks like chocolate frosting. I just want to take a bite out of it.
Ah! Yeah, aiming with star bits is freaking difficult.
Well, star bits have always had like an auto home in feature, but it's kind of hard when the enemy's moving.
It's also, it's just weird that those guys don't get hit by spinning near them, like the, very similar enemies in Freeze Flame do.
Yeah, you gotta have that one enemy you can't kill.
Oh,
No,
gosh.
Again, absolutely no
bother?
shade to him, but when I saw Chukka's new Let's Play with Xenoblade 2, I was like, well, guess I'm not watching this video.
I know, it's like, great, that's a lot less to watch, like, for the next, like,
Yeah.
year. No, no, no.
Well, it's just like, for me personally, I love Xenoblade 1 a lot. I love Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U a lot, but I haven't played 2, and I don't know if I really want to. Because, like, 2 just has a totally different, like, combat system. And it's even got, like, gacha elements, and I'm just like, I don't know if I really like this.
Yes. Don't give me the tutorial, please.
He's like, where do you think you're going?
I'm only holding it flat if the R button says I am. This'll be fun. Oh, I have to hold A. Man, all these star bits that I can't do anything with. I always did love this background tune, even if I associate it strictly with really obnoxious minigames.
That's how I feel about Sunshine's minigame music. I really like it, but people are always just like, "That's the annoying squid one, right?"
Oh, that's a different music that I was thinking of the one where you break the boxes and like the red coin challenges and whatnot.
I don't like that one as much. I like the like blooper surf music, and they also use it for the popping the balloons on the roller coaster.
Oh gosh, that one I can forget about.
It's not bad.
Thankfully, that isn't one of the ones that the 49 you're required to collect.
Well, have you ever noticed the ones everybody despises is always Mission 8?
Yeah, there's a reason they put it in Mission 8.
I mean, people over-exaggerated greatly because you can beat the watermelon one in like 5 minutes, even less. What are
Oh,
all
you
doing?
can. I'm well
Seriously.
aware that you can.
Seriously, what are you all doing? Look, man, I am going to be that guy when you play Sunshine. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be like, what are y'all doing?
We're Joy-Con drifting so that our watermelons get pushed in a direction we don't expect. That's our excuse now. That or the camera. I don't remember the box challenge
game
being
has a C-stick.
particularly difficult.
No, it's like... Whenever I do it, I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself to beat it before the, like, ticking starts happening. Because for some reason, the, like, ticking, like you're running out of time, starts happening at, like, 22 seconds. I'm like, relax, game. I have plenty of time.
Gosh, I didn't realize you kind of have to do, like, all the stars here. In this
Yeah,
first
first
dome.
world.
Excepting Hurry Scurry, which I don't think even unlocks until you have over 8. Like how you have to move before you can move the camera. Like if you're
No,
stuck in
Hurry
your...
Scurry is the second dome. First dome is the flip switch one.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of the, like, the green disappearing platform from the second dome?
Oh, I thought that was this one.
No. Hey, Corona Mountain's easy. You just gotta do that trick where you like hover slide on the lava spiders to skip the boat section. What you're gonna next thing you're gonna tell me you all can't do Yoshi skip.
I love it when I center my stick instead of hitting... I thought this was the guy that gave me the vine, I guess not.
Thought it was, yeah. I guess maybe that's only like mission 3, I don't know.
Whatever, we can spin up this way instead.
Where's that gold leaf?
That was so close, game.
Hey, Sunshine is one of the few games I can say I am actually super good at, and I have every right to be smug about it. Let me have this one game.
No doubt there was some way I was supposed to get up here that wasn't that. See, I feel like the strat with this starbit pointer is just to point it opposite where you want it, center the camera, and then suddenly you've got it like
I did see a trick
immediately
on
where you
Twitter
want it.
today about like farming star bits in Melty Molten 3, where it's just like you can just kind of die and then just leave your cursor in the middle of the screen and you'll get like 50 star bits.
Sounds about right.
Fastest way to grind star bits. I mean, I did a hoverless run of Sunshine before, and it's actually a lot less interesting than you think, because the hover is kind of what makes that game really fun.
Didn't really mean to jump in here with the invincibility.
But you can have the awesome flip animation.
Yeah, the awesome flip animation.
It doesn't let you wall jump. Isn't that the same in 64? You know, where you have 100 lives, you get that, like, spinny flip triple jump?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can't wall jump when you do that. Mario just sort of plonks off the wall when he's doing the somersault.
Yeah, I could see that. At least it's not Mario 3, where you can't go in pipes, when vertical pipes when you have the,
The star.
yeah. Mario is too cool for that. I love how this guy gets his own music in Puzzle Playing,
I was
but
gonna
here
say,
it's just like...
I'm like, this game knows he's not a boss. This is not meant to be a boss fight.
They should
So
have
why
just
are they like the only enemy in Puzzle Playing Galaxy? What is it with those things in like wood? Are they termites or something?
They just had a level based on ground bounds. They had to put them somewhere. Oh, I guess it does unlock beforehand. But we're gonna do Sweet Sweet, because that one's more fun. That's not what it's actually called. What is this actually called?
It's like, what, the Hungry Luma one?
Yeah,
It's the sweet level one?
yeah. Maybe it is called Sweet Sweet Galaxy.
Yeah, I think it is actually.
I just got so hung up on, like, the name of the Mario Kart 8 course that I had said that I hadn't played in ages.
Sweet Sweet Canyon.
It's like, it's Sweet Sweet something. I've
Yeah,
literally
you're right.
forgotten
I
what the
have
name
not
of the
seen
course
that.
is.
Every time we played, I have not seen that.
I have played it once. And I've also
Nobody has
played...
picked it when I've been playing.
I've played Bone Dry Desert, or Dunes, or whatever, once. So now that ends the streak. It's like, I don't even know what course it's been the longest since I've played now. Those were the two that nobody ever picked. I know, we have Moo Moo Farms, or not, no, Moo Moo Meadows, rather, wrong game. Nintendo really likes its reduplication.
Yeah, Sweet Treat would be a lot better name for this galaxy, but
The Sweet Treat Galaxy? Yeah.
we kind of gotta pretend that game doesn't exist. Sorry.
I always loved this course. Look, man, this pattern, this waffle whatever thing, looks really nice.
Just want to take a bite out of everything here.
Whoop! This is giving me Book Squirm flashbacks. All these shapes.
That game was only ever in 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mario
What a
Party
shame.
didn't really like reusing its minigames.
Unless it's bumper balls.
Yeah, besides 1 and 2.
I was gonna say, like, Book Squirm is like one of the best mini games.
Yep, it's pretty standard. I was gonna say, really? This isn't the Ring of Starbits?
I remember when I first played this game, this was the Galaxy, because I was a lot younger back
Oh no,
then.
yeah, like this one gave me a heck of a lot of
Yeah,
trouble
this
the
was one I
first
died,
time.
like 10 times on, and I was just like, oh, the game suddenly decided to get hard now.
This and Sling Pod. Galaxy.
Even though that Galaxy really isn't hard at all, I was just being a 10-year-old.
Actually, I want to play that. After I beat this dome, I do want to play the
Sling Pod?
first one of Space Junk has the Sling pods in the first star, doesn't it? Or is it the second?
It's one of them.
Yeah, because I want to see
I thought
how
it
that...
was the third, actually, because you use that in the boss fight.
That's true, it might be the third. I want to play it just to see how it controls with this thing.
Probably pretty typical.
Maybe I'll keep playing till I unlock the ball level.
That actually is the second dome, so
Yeah.
you're on your way.
I really want to see the bubble, but I'm not going to play that long.
Yeah. Ah, the heck with it. We're just gonna do another Galaxy stream.
Sorry. We're playing all of Galaxy tonight, because Galaxy's the only one that I don't have to use the camera in. I will I will continue to harp on about this. It's the dumbest freaking thing that they forced that change on us. Like, I understand that the industry has decided that suddenly that third-person cameras aren't controlled in a logical way. I understand that some people have been indoctrinated.
Literally, all you need is an option in the menu, and then that's it. That's all you would need.
They even went out of their way to remove sound options that no longer did anything. They couldn't have put anything in their place, heavens no. Dang it, guy, get out the way. Oh, it went over. I'll take that.
Link pods always weirded me out, because as far as I know, there aren't in Galaxy 2 at all.
Do those star bits always start, like, out of frame like that?
Nah, because you're playing widescreen now.
It's like, I couldn't pick those up until, like, 4 seconds after they appeared.
This was one of the bosses they showed in like the trailer for this game.
I mean, it is one of the coolest conceptually, even if it's not that difficult.
Like that first shot is just like, that is prime trailer material if I've ever seen it. I actually don't know. I really don't remember what the trailers for this game
I wouldn't be
were,
surprised if this was like the first boss they came up with for this game.
Hey, this head texture looks different.
I
I thought in the original it was just like a smooth black texture for his head.
Wow, so many star bits.
Yeah, Galaxy was just always so weird because back in the day, I don't really remember seeing like promo material for this. It's just like, I got it for Christmas one day, and I was just like, I've never heard of this game before.
Yeah, I mean, I was basically
So
the
I
same
just, like,
back
I
then.
was just like, I'll give it a shot, I guess, and then it became one of my most favorite games. I was like, this game is actually so good. And then all my friends at school really liked it too.
Yeah, Galaxy 2, I think I remember seeing some of those like weird like promo clips they did on social media and whatnot back in the day. But
This game just sort of appeared one day.
I know,
so
this
that's
one came out of
how I
nowhere.
remember it. And just what a hit it was. Actually, a similar thing happened to me with Pokemon Black and White, whereas like I never saw any like promo material or commercials for it. I just saw it at GameStop one day. I was just like, huh, new Pokemon game, let's get it. And then I got it, and it was really good.
What?
Look.
I think he's supposed to be more of a robot version of the Octoombas than anything else. Except he doesn't spit things out of his mouth, which is weird.
He spits them out of everything else. I haven't even thought about it, but I bet you this map is super readable with the increased texture size. Oh man, yeah, look at that. Look how high quality that is. Who needs to talk to, what's his name, Polaris or whatever?
Polari, I think.
Polari, yeah. Hello.
That name sounds so much more important for, as opposed to what it actually is.
Yeah, we'll
I
play
will
it.
give Galaxy 2 credit though for just having really nice map themes.
Mm-hmm.
By which I mean one theme that I just really like.
The third one's great. The fifth
Yeah.
one's pretty good. Fourth one's alright.
It's just that third one, man.
I like the one that appears with the green stars, too. Like
I
the...
didn't know that it changed actually.
Yeah, it changes to like a Good Egg remix.
Huh. speaking of good music, can't talk music.
Yep, definitely controlling this perfectly fine. Definitely not missing any or anything like that.
I'm the only one who actually, like, I have a very hard time remembering Fluffy Buff music.
I like
It's
that
good,
tune.
but I'm always just like, I can't remember how it sounds.
I would have put it on par with Dusty Garden back in the day. I don't think it's quite that good anymore, but it's pretty good. Pretty dang good. Definitely trying to recapture that same idea.
Personally, I wish more songs in 2 used the, like, the motif from Melty Monster, where it's like, da 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 da. I like
Yeah,
that one a lot.
They don't really use that motif much for how, like, thematic it is.
I was gonna say, it's like, I really love that one, but I don't remember a lot of the songs really using it.
I feel like I never go this way. Like, just for a change.
It's literally no different, honestly. I'm always just kind of like, why is this here?
This is here for if you have the Rock Mario suit, obviously. Just bowling those guys over.
As much as I want to say I wish this music played elsewhere, it's just like, that's kind of what makes some tracks more memorable, you know, when you only hear it once.
Yeah. I think it's good that they only put the Captain Toad music here.
Right.
No. The music changed, like, right as you
that
said
is
that.
actually really funny timing since I'm not listening to the stream audio. Well, heck, now they're just using the, like, da-da-da-da-da music,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I like this track until, like, they just, like, kept bringing it back for some reason. Like, I never really liked how 3D World just basically took this song, but removed the, like, spacey sounds.
See, if I were a proper speedrun guy, I would know the exact path back from here. I wouldn't have to, like, be really, really cautious. I don't think anyone likes Gusty Garden that much as a level. But its music is so top tier.
It's alright. I feel like that's how I would describe World 4's levels as a whole. It's like, they're alright.
I like Freeze Flame. I don't know.
I don't like the fire area very much. I like the ice areas.
I like the fire area. I don't like the mixed one. Like,
Yeah.
the third one is kind of lame. Especially since you've already seen the part at the end, which is the
I think
coolest
maybe
part.
the fire area annoys me more because it's like, you guys already have this later on. Just let the ice area be its thing.
Hey man, as much as I'm like a fan of more ice areas, I think that first like level, the Ice Mountain thing, does its job really, really well. Plus, and then
Well,
you
absolutely.
get like the toy time thing. It's like surprise ice level.
Well, ice cream level.
More ice levels need to be ice cream levels, man. Kirby Planet Robobot got it right. Unfortunately, that was its only ice level. Just sort of shoehorned into the water world.
The SpongeBob movie game had the Goofy Goober level, where one area was it was ice cream and it had ice physics. And like ice cream sandwiches were the floating platforms. Does that count?
Or Goomba.
That sounds so much more like a license game thing to do, actually. Like ice cream level.
Yeah.
Freeze Flame just has that one really evil purple coin that's like above a fountain and you can't see its drop shadow due to the water being so dark.
Yeah.
Man, that is an evil coin.
on, game. Let's not be fancy. Let's throw the thing.
Actually, you know, saying that kind of just like, I feel like I know exactly what you're trying to do, and I've also never been able to do whatever it is you're just doing there.
Hmm?
Like trying to hit the shell on the chest mid-jump. I feel like that was always something I tried to do also.
I feel like you could definitely do this without using any green shells. Sorry, Toad, you're not mandatory to rescue.
I never understood why you can go down that, like, pipe on this ship when you can just literally ground pound the panel.
Wait, really? You can do that in reverse?
Yes! Like,
Oh, that's
it's just
funny.
it's just a flip panel. There's nothing special to it, just ground pound through it. And then they turned that into a whole galaxy in the second game. Can they put you in a Paper Mario game? It's kind of an official character, right? Kinda.
No, this is Space Kamek. Space Kamek must remain in space.
Fair.
Space must also apparently remain in space, because we can't have that in a Paper Mario game either.
Mario game, period.
Hey, we had a couple of space-esque levels in Galaxy, or 3D World at the end, rather.
Okay, fine. I guess Odyssey let you go to the moon. I guess that counts.
Yeah.
Fine.
I don't know, that's kind of a stretch.
Fine, you got me there.
There's like 2 different spacesuit costumes you can buy with a currency of various forms.
The game has a lot of fun costumes that I haven't seen because I haven't played the game since those have been added.
I know, they added so many good ones in DLC. It's like, I'm not gonna play like 50 Luigi's Balloon World
Knight,
levels
like,
to
Dark
get each
Souls
one. Yeah. I just like the musician one and like the other spacesuit one they added post-game. Like the Satellaview
What
one.
a shame.
Please be the ball rolling one.
Alright,
Yay.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, I know, that's the best one they added. It's like, yeah, this was obvious.
So really, you guys did Granddad before Santa Claus Mario?
Alright, how does this control? I'm sure we'll be told.
You
Is
gotta
there-
put the, like, handle of your controller in the palm of your hand.
Uh-oh, I can't jump. Like this? Oh my goodness, game. Why would you do that? I don't know if I care for that. It's probably fine, I guess. That's just a weird way to hold a freaking controller. Like, I have so much
Well, see,
more
they-
control
they-
on some axes than others.
They didn't show an image of the Pro Controller, so I actually don't know how you're holding it right now.
You have to, like, look at it, basically.
Like, hold it flat?
Yeah.
Sort of?
No, not flat, like facing upward. Like you're looking at the front of it,
Yeah, yeah.
holding it at arm's length. That is really bizarre. Like, it seems like it would be easier to control if it were, like, flat on your palm, but I don't know if that's really true.
I just remember some Call Me Johnny in his review saying how he had, like, held the Wiimote in the palm of his hand like a joystick. And then he said that, like, broke his nunchuck.
let's not take the, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, honestly. This just doesn't feel correct.
Hey man, when it works, these rolling ball levels are so much fun.
No, yeah, like, I like these in the original game. Like, this is just a little bizarre. Like, I have... It's all relative. Like, I don't know what absolute position I'm supposed to be holding this thing in half the time, but I can figure it out just based on what is on screen and what I have to do with respect to that. Yeah, not ideal. Which is
well,
weird,
not
because
your
that
problem
doesn't
right now,
require...
since
This
you're
one...
not going to rolling gizmo.
This doesn't require, like, a pointer, so I don't know why it's so bizarre. Alright, let's do the Sling Pod one and then call it a day. Or at least for this game. Can finally get
As soon as the Hungry Luma shows up. What was
the
in the
elephant
inner,
in
like,
the room. Not.
in the actual playthrough, like, we kept waiting for a Hungry Luma to appear that just wouldn't, and we were like, when does this show up?
It's the one outside of the third, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe, no, it's one of the later ones too.
Was it the one outside the, like, gateway? Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. I think it's like the Red Star Luma. It's like, I have no idea what the trigger for this is, but it's super freaking late in the game.
It's definitely not the Snowcap one, because that's always the one where you go like, ugh, when it shows up.
Yeah. It's like, let's get it over with. I don't know where I got that star bit from. Yeah, sorry, Hungry Luma. We're not gonna bother with you this time. I just want to get to the Sling Bods.
Okay, try activating the star from the outside, because you can't do it. It's just kind of really precise. You gotta, like, crouch and spin somewhere.
I've never tried that.
I'm gonna blow your mind in this level, too. Did you know that the wooden path leads you to the launch star?
No, no, if only there was such a path like that for the, it also leads you to the exit. If only there were a path like that in Boo Moon Galaxy, because I seem to remember the second star being really
I always get
obnoxious
stuck
there.
there, yeah. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Has it always been this hard? I actually remember a friend of mine was playing Galaxy 2 and he was telling me about it, and he was at Boo Moon. He was just like, where do I go? And I tell him, I don't know.
That's not what I meant to do, but sorry, Toad. I guess that's just your lot in life now. Okay, this control's more or less the same. Slightly awkward. Just like everything about these pointer controls.
I wonder if that planet's meant to look like a virus.
Yeah, I don't know. A specific virus that will not be named.
You know, it's so weird. I got to the end of Mario Sunshine, but the level's now called Lava Mountain for some reason. It's that boss that is named and has boss music that sounds like from Pokemon. You're really gonna tell me Terrantox doesn't sound like a Pokemon? This boss always has one of my favorite animations of, like, the star, though, after you beat him.
Yeah, 'tis quite good. Okay, Toad, I'll finally... I don't know how I didn't die there, but okay.
He just stopped right there. I guess he got bored, I don't know.
Must be playing on easy mode. I feel like just the feedback for grabbing a thing is not obvious with these controls.
And I love that view right there though, with like the sun background lights everything up. That is so nice.
Yeah. I don't remember why it puts me here. I'm sure there's some story thing or something. Oh no, isn't this where you rescue the,
Something with the toads, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
the mailman?
that's what it is. Prankster Kamets. And also that. Okay, let's find something else to play that does not require constantly resetting my pointer.
Meanwhile, Battle Rock's just been sitting in the corner.
Hey, Battle Rock can stay in Galaxy. Tis a good galaxy. Will not deny it. I reckon I'll play like 5 or 6 minutes of Sunshine. That should be enough to get a feel for the game.
Man, you kept me around this long just for that?
Oddly enough, the color banding is a little better in this.
I love the one image on Twitter where it's this screenshot, but Toadsworth is like pixelated out.
Ooh, look at that!
Yeah, actually, how did they redo Flood's tutorial?
Oh, you'll see.
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park,
And this game just still looks so good to me for a 2002 game.
Gosh, this particular screen looks so AI upscaled. It's not even funny. Like, everything looks like it's painted on... It's run through one of those 3x filters on, like, emulators and
Painted
whatnot.
on, you say, as that guy has a paintbrush.
I accidentally skipped the rest of that cutscene. I'm sure I'm missing so
Like
much...
the one cutscene you can actually skip in this game.
Did they
This game would be so amazing as a speedrun if it weren't for the intro cutscenes.
I guess I only have one option there. It's like that, or they inverted my menu
God, that is
controls.
like every 3D Mario except 64, where it's like, this is so fun to speedrun, except for this one caveat.
Hey, 3D World doesn't have so many cutscenes.
You know, I never even think
Also,
about that
Odyssey
game when I say
definitely
3D
doesn't.
game. No, Odyssey has Waggle. That's terrible.
Fair.
What's this icky paint-like goo?
Look at
It's
your
like,
face,
that would
Toad.
totally killed Odyssey for me as a speedrun.
This haze effect looks really bizarre.
Excuse me,
This game isn't as amazing speedrun, it's just except for the intro cutscenes. Once you get past that, though, it's all fine.
Concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find
And then the
some
Galaxy games are just like playing the game, but just a little faster than usual. Yeah, it's just I always forget to include 3D World because I'm like, what do you mean? That's a 2D game.
Oh, there's my dive button. I always forget that B isn't B.
Power up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident
So
of
many
Russia.
cars out tonight,
Data
man.
storage complete. I am Flood, a flash liquidizer auto-dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance.
No, that was just Bowser like screaming in the corner.
Proceeding with user instruction. Use the button.
Use the button.
If you press the button.
If you press
God,
the
that sounds
button,
horrible. I didn't know this was a YouTube poop.
you can use the stick.
Oh.
Oh, hey,
gosh.
he actually said X button.
Yeah, because that's the one button that stayed constant. Oh, lordy.
I wish they'd just done like the YouTube poop thing of like press the ZR button, like, just like stitched
Gosh.
together from other things.
And press the button.
Press the button.
It's like actually kind of worse.
They actually changed the talk controls from like what would normally be the no please, what would normally be the attack or the dive button to the jump button, just so it's still the B button that shows up.
Man, I gotta be honest, as somebody who like used to watch a ton of YouTube poops, I'm trying so hard not to laugh right now.
Oh no, they changed it to an A. So why did they move it off of the freaking like dive button? That's bizarre. What are my controls? Okay, there we are. Actually, what are my controls? Clicking the stick. Okay, this at least almost moves like I expect it to.
I like how this is the only one of these guys that always keeps his mouth open. It's just like, you can't mess this up.
Sure you can, just invert the controls on me. Here I thought the vertical axis would be easy to get used to.
I don't even want to imagine all my muscle memory just getting ruined by playing this.
Yeah, I really hope that they patch that in. Like, cause like, for crying out loud, man. That is substantial muscle memory.
Yeah,
You're gonna,
It's a
you're
very
asking me to
not Nintendo thing to do.
Is it though?
They only really patch their games for like game-breaking bugs.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
I am Flood. Glad to meet you.
I should actually have messed around with the controls some. Because it'll be another 10 minutes before I get control back at this rate.
Yeah.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert Shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason?
I mean, despite what people say about it, I think the voice acting is like, I don't know, it's fine.
Wonder if this
I don't think
guy
it's
is the
that
same
bad.
guy that voice acted, what's his name, Fry Guy in Super Mario Audience, or Advance. I'm too hot to touch.
I would not be surprised. These games were probably made around the same time.
Yeah, they were
The
basically,
exact same time.
yeah.
Guilty as charged. I hereby
It could just be Charles Martinet on all of it, for all I know.
He does a lot of things, yeah.
Handiwork. Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
What a weird role did Charles have? I think it was just some like random like anime that Charles was in.
Mario. Data
I'd have to look into that
analysis
again.
verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem.
Honestly, the only voice in this game I find like
Mario,
really
you
silly
are
is
most
probably
nostalgic
Bowser's.
at the airstrip
Everything else
island.
is just kind of like, yeah,
It is a
it's
Shine
fine,
Sprite.
I guess.
Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They
No, I've definitely seen the heat wave effect already.
Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most
There's
of
a
the
nice
Shine
detail I've always
Sprites
liked in this
are
game
dead.
is
There
where
no longer any power
if
to
you
support the
stand
peaceful
underneath
lifestyle
shade
of the
and just
islanders.
stand still, Mario
It is
kind of like
most
wipes the
valuable.
sweat off his brow.
Yeah.
The only
As he's just
way
like,
to
"Huh,
ensure the return of the
shade."
shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as
I don't think you're
a
seeing the heat wave now. That's just this game being. That's
That's
just these. That's
upscale, I guess.
Yeah, that's the upscaling you're seeing. Please no.
You can't miss the mess now.
Thankfully, it always hovers over the now.
Get rid of all that ugliness. And remember,
This isn't TTYD.
you pal, we'll know if you start slacking off.
I feel like this guy's just always trying really hard to do like a Homer Simpson voice.
Oh yeah, gosh, that heat wave is really noticeable, actually. Like, incredibly noticeable.
There's always a really fun thing I like doing in this state of the game is where like underneath an awning near the like dock area there's this Pianta you can jump on his head and he's just like you hit him like every frame.
Imagine if they'd added gyro controls to this. I'm trying to do them just because I've just been playing Galaxy. And that's because that's how I got through freaking Luigi's Mansion.
I gotta say, like you're thinking of Luigi's Mansion 3, aren't you?
Yeah, this is just not something I would play for fun with these controls.
What a shame.
They're too deeply ingrained.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Whenever I think of like this is the only game I can ever really think of when it comes to like analog triggers being
Yeah.
like actually a kind of big part of it.
Hey, light shielding in Melee is a thing. That thing that you've definitely done before.
Man, I don't even know how to wave dash. Don't even go there. You know, actually, Shadow Mario is like the one thing where spam spray is not like a good strategy on. Doing just like a regular clear stream of water is what usually takes him down
Yeah.
fastest. He's also apparently got a like heal over time effect where if you're not constantly spraying him down, he basically gets his quote-unquote health back.
Oh, so this is secretly master mode then.
Gosh.
Light shielding just gave you a bigger shield that was easier to break and stunned you for longer if you got hit, like, in it. It was also the only way to have a non-pokeable shield as Game & Watch, because Game & Watch. Yeah, this is also true, Slime. I've never played a game where you accelerate with the R button, I don't think.
I gotta be honest though, the GameCube triggers kind of hurt my fingers holding those down after a while.
Oh yeah, gosh, like front running in Mario Kart Wii, brutal. Wrong button. I don't know where the X button
As much
is.
as I love Double Dash, playing again it would probably kill my hands.
No, Double Dash doesn't make you do that. It's only Wii. Double Dash, you hold Y,
You're still
And-
drifting a lot.
and you don't even hold it because you can't hold items behind you in that
you're- or
game.
Maybe you're not, honestly.
I don't think you're drifting enough of the time. I guess you are. You really are drifting almost 100% of the time, but like, I don't know. You take your fingers off long enough that I've never had a problem with playing
Like
Double
Mario
Dash.
Kart Double Drift, am I right?
Provided I never touch the camera buttons, this is an enjoyable experience. I like how I just skipped right over the first boss. I just realized. Oh well, we're doing the second mission.
It's funny because if you talk to the Pianta who's at the base of the windmill here, he even calls you out on it.
Leaving that guy there, you mean?
like the guy who's up at the top of the hill here. He's just like, hey, what are you doing here? He's like, aren't you getting ahead of yourself?
Nah, just one fewer shine to beat the game with.
This is literally the only time in the game where you can do something like this, though. Actually, no, that's not true. Gelato skip is a thing.
I was gonna say, you don't do gelato skip every time?
I have done it before. It's just very hard to do.
What am I doing? You can't get a spin back. You don't get your ability to hover back. This isn't Galaxy.
Well, you can't wall jump after a hover, yeah.
I was literally trying to hover, wall jump, hover. As if that's a thing you can do.
I mean, you can do the, like... You can wall jump between the wall and the back of the windmill, but it's very hard to do.
Sigh.
To me, or does those M's look a lot more like they're just sort of hovering in front of the wall? And not actually, like, on the wall?
I didn't notice, honestly. You can't get all the way up there in one jump, can you? Oh, you can. The M came back. Whatever. You can live to see another day, M. Not going for blue coin completion. Oh, that Mario on the HUD looks super nice.
He looks so polite.
Let's do anything but run into that vine.
I like how people have always been like, I wonder if there's a way to collect the shine sprite before this cutscene activates, but the answer is no. Hey, look, it's the boss they can't get enough of though these days. Actually, I feel like that should go to Gooper Blooper, shouldn't it?
One appearance in a Paper Mario game does not... Oh gosh.
Two appearances.
Oh, I keep using the wrong dang button.
You can make this go a lot faster. Literally just walk up to PD from a different angle than he's facing, and he'll turn to face you and immediately do his, like, throw up.
Sometimes, apparently.
It's just gotta be a sharp enough angle.
I was never the greatest at this game.
You probably want to use the, like, third-person feature to aim the water up at him.
Yeah, it would help, I guess. Of course, I was just barely short that first time. Alright, let's get rid of all this nonsense.
Use the spam spray.
What? I gotta remember what my controls are. We can...
Yeah, this was the very first game that had PD Piranha. And then they couldn't get enough of him, really. Not that I mind. I really like Sunshine's boss designs. It's weird how Sunshine is the one they always go back to and not like a Galaxy boss or something, I don't know.
I'm gonna need some more of those guys. I'm out of water. I keep
Yeah,
not
if you're-
expecting to
if-
have as much momentum as I have.
If your tank is below half and you stomp on one of those guys, they'll always drop a
Yeah.
water pickup. I think they're called stompin' stews for some reason. Weird.
I thought that was the other guys, like the Goomba looking
Oh.
guys.
It might be actually, yeah.
Spam spraying is not very effective. It's not very efficient.
Well, it uses a lot of water, yeah.
Yeah, speedrunner I ain't.
Oh, those are strolling stews. Okay.
But they don't have anything to do with one another. They like aren't even remotely resemblant of one another.
Now the goop guys are called swoopin' stews, apparently. Location anywhere that is goop, it says on the wiki.
See, if I had proper camera controls, I'd totally be going to Pianta Village right now.
Yeah, you can't get up there. Oh, it's your first one of these levels. This will be fun, right?
It'll be alright, I'm sure.
Yeah, I guess all your controls are coming mostly from Flood, aren't they?
If I could remember where my flood buttons are and keep the R buttons straight. Not a thing I ever had to worry about before.
Thing you could do in this game for like a more instant triple jump is like jump, hold forward, spin, and then as soon as like you hit the ground, jump again, and you'll do a triple jump.
Say what?
Basically, you can do a triple jump out of like from a spin jump.
Ah, come on, game. There we go.
Just something I really love to do in this game when I play it. It's just like constantly chaining triple jump and spin jumps together.
Yeah. Alright. Got greedy there.
Gotta love this music though.
Yep, did not mean to dive. I feel like even if I hadn't done that dive cancel, I would have gone flying, but I don't know, man. That's just the 64 guy in me. Just not used to having this much momentum. Or not building this much momentum so fast, rather.
Yeah, this game does have crushing deaths, but they're so rare. But what's funny is I'm pretty sure you actually can get crushed in this level right here. Like, if you hover between those, like, orange blocks that crush together, that technically will kill you, I think. There's, like, literally only one place, though, where getting crushed is, like, actually something that could happen.
By the chump in that one Pianta village, obviously.
Nah, you would just clip through that guy.
This is fine. Pfft, come on. This isn't even... Well, I guess this is technically the hard part of this level. There's not much left of it after that.
These star platforms are actually like moving up and down, but it's so hard to notice.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they are.
Huh.
If you put the camera in overhead mode, they're like moving up and down very, very slowly. Yeah, the casino secret stage is the one I was thinking of. That's literally like the only level where that can really happen, unless you're actively trying to like get that to happen elsewhere. I remember getting like a Pianta to walk into the like this black goop over here, and if you see him fall in it, you can like see him below the pier. It's kind of funny.
Here's where I go to Bianco and cancel a cutscene or something. What?
Man,
I forgot you had to fight this guy twice, dang it.
Yeah, the black ones take 2 cycles. Man, I have tried to do it like the cutscene skip, but it is so tight. You have to be
funny
like
how
as
you're-
far back as possible.
You're fighting these guys like left and right early in the game, and then they just sort of disappear.
Which I'm fine with. These are just kind of a time sink, really. So I guess it helps new players get used to the spraying controls, I suppose. Okay, see, it's just like 64, where the first level of the second world also has a boss. This level also has a lot of blue coins that are only in this mission specifically. Like there's an M under the goop in the ship here, there's an M on the side of the ship, there's an M under the goop and like that pier over there, or the shore rather. I know me saying over there is very helpful, by the way. This is also the only mission where you can raise up that yellow submarine
Thank you.
and get a blue coin.
Just doing a good job of surfacing there. They're going up. Like how that's where of everywhere, that's where I clipped. I don't know why. Like, if I go into first-person mode, suddenly, like, the up and down makes sense.
That is just weird, man.
Apparently water just does not appreciate being thrown at that angle. Alright, I have to actually hold a button to fill up. Mario grinding there for a sec.
Rico Harbor is just such a fun level. There's just so many ways you can go to get to the end here in this mission. I love it.
That is not one of them.
No, that's a bit of a bad idea. But hey, that's just part of the fun, right? You can swim faster, by the way, if you're using the hover hover nozzle on the surface also. But you also have to be mashing A at the same time.
Yeah.
But really, the fastest way is to just like jump and constantly be diving out of the surface of the water.
I feel like that only works once. How does one
Yeah,
get
you
out
can
of here
keep doing
exactly?
it, but, you can, you can hover when you jump out of the water.
I keep wanting to go into galaxy mode where I just wall jump and
Well, that does work here.
Really? I have to have broken that beforehand? Okay.
Actually, breaking it does absolutely nothing because once you activate the boss cutscene, all the boxes get reset.
I mean, it lets me out of here for the moment. Oh, they thought of everything. It's like they want you to go on this big jungle gym worth of stuff or something. Screw you, game. I don't need to... Well, I do if I forget where the switch nozzle button is. The spin was always weird for me to try to control which direction it went.
It is. Even I have trouble with that today. It definitely makes speedrunning difficult because the spin jump is one of the most used jumps in the run. There's like something called a momentum spin jump that I've never really been able to do all that well.
For some reason, I was thinking that the second place you fight this guy was on the first star.
Alright, here's the boss they can't get enough of these days.
No, I took a hit.
I mean, he's been in like 2 tennis games, right? Yeah, I love how fast you can brute force this boss, honestly. Because when you're pulling his mouth, once his eyes turn purple is when you can let go.
Look, Nesta. Oh yeah, I didn't realize you could let go that soon.
Haven't we just helped him by throwing him into the ocean?
There's already ink there. What harm can he do at this point? Plus, it makes for good racing later.
Hey, it's everybody's favorite mechanic.
This is just the race one, right? The red coins are later.
Yeah. Always pick the green one, because there
Yeah.
is actually no advantage to the other two.
It's
All
like
the
medium
bloopers
and
have
heavy.
the same top speed.
It's like medium and heavy carts in most Mario games until like Wii. It's like these are the ones that accelerate faster, and then these are the rest.
All the bloopers have the same top speed. The only difference is acceleration and turning. And the green has the best turning, so why would you not pick it? There's also a thing I don't think a lot of people
Excellent.
know is if you're using the green looper and you're not holding forward, you actually can't die by hitting anything. You don't have enough speed.
Heh.
But you can still turn around if you just slightly tap the left and right stick.
That's funny.
Literally, if you know this, it makes the red coin mission trivial.
You gotta go for speed, man.
Just depends on how frustrated you are doing the mission.
I don't actually know what the target time for this is.
Like 45 seconds, I think. Good thing running into him doesn't kill you. That would be kind of funny, though.
Mario, please grab the shine.
I was like, is he just trying to explore the level?
It is an exploration-based game.
That's why if you come back and literally do the exact same thing again, he gives you another shine. You don't even have to get like a shorter time, just do it again.
Yeah, that sounds like a secret shine. This is the secret, right? Speaking of.
Oh, this is the caged shine sprite.
Oh yeah, right. The one I was sort of going towards before it existed on the first star. Oh, whatever. I don't need your arrows. Tell me where to go. Oh,
Like, you can do this mission the long way or the very short way. But I can say that about most missions in this game. If you get on top of the, like, thing that's, like, steering that platform, and then you just do a spin jump towards the cage, you can do, like, a hover to get underneath it.
yep.
It's not that precise. It's actually... It's even a joke in the speedrun community. They call it, like, the one-frame trick, even though it's got, like... You probably have, like, a whole second to time it right.
Truth be told, I don't actually remember the way you're supposed to go here.
Just up, man. Doesn't matter how, just up.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach that from here.
This is also the earliest you can get the rocket nozzle.
Rocket nozzle, yeah. I'm gonna need more water regardless, I feel.
Picking up any nozzle from a box also
Yeah.
instantly refills the water.
I don't think I would have been able to get from any from there easily.
It always looked like to me there's like a secret in the smokestack. But no, there's never anything in there.
I know, right? Like, you can pound it and then end up in a secret area, like
Yeah.
inside the ship, where you get star bits or something.
No, you just get taken to a very like spacey, trippy, interdimensional platforming area.
And kill some chomps with the Starman.
The earliest you can get the rocket nozzle in Bianco Hills is mission 4. But in Rico, it's mission 3.
Dang it, I was hoping I'd still have some vertical speed. Whatever, we'll go this way. Just for a change of scenery. Not because the game is telling us this is the way to go or anything like that.
The nozzles in Sunshine are a bit weird, is that for every individual level, is that there's always like one of each box that's like grayed out that you can't access until you find the like I guess you'd call it the main one.
Yeah. Honestly, it's been so long. How are you meant to like work with these hooks? Do you just grab them automatically?
Yeah, just jump into it.
Oh, the poles. That's what you hold on to. That makes more sense. Is there a reason I'm sliding down automatically? Is that Joy-Con drift, or is that how they actually
No,
work?
that's always how it works. You just sort of slide down it.
You never know, man.
Like, you can see in the direction you're going, there's a grayed out rocket nozzle box.
Dang it. I don't need your help falling into the water blooper. I'm perfectly capable of doing that myself. Whatever, we'll try another way. Let's just do the secret stage instead.
Nah, sorry, it's not open. I actually don't think the loading zones for any of them are activated unless in the proper mission, but I could be wrong about that. I don't really know much about the out-of-bounds stuff in this game, except when it's useful in the speedrun. There's a very easy out-of-bounds clip you can do to get to the island with the Poison River level.
Mm-hmm. Everyone loves to talk about it as if it excuses the normal way of doing it.
I know, but hey, at least it's a thing that exists, and it's literally as easy as walk into the wall here, and you'll clip through it.
I'd like to say I'd be better at this with proper camera controls, but I think I'm just bad.
Yeah, it's a learning curve. I mean, you could say that about Mario 64, too. It's a learning curve.
Yeah, but it's a learning curve for a game that I've played 12 times as opposed to twice.
Sure is convenient that almost every enemy you run into in this game does not like water, even the squids for some reason.
Surely you can actually stand on this, right?
You can, yeah.
There we go.
You can stand in, like, the bottom half of it, though. If you stand at the very edge, you sort of fall through it when it's tilting.
Yeah, that's not too surprising. There we are. Let's solve this whole vertical height thing.
Well, at this point, this is just insurance, really, if you fall down.
Yeah, I know.
You've basically already finished the stage. Let's not die, though.
Let's time this correctly.
But hey, did you see they kept rocket storage? Which I honestly forget how to do.
I feel like I pulled it off once just for fun.
It's not hard to do, I just forget the exact way to do it.
Man, you don't heal instantly when you touch water? What kind of 3D Mario is this? Can't see how that'd be broken in any possible way.
If you're ever injured, just rub seawater on yourself. Alright, but both meters are still separate, so you didn't get life back for that. Whoops.
Oh wait, I didn't. I didn't even notice that. Oh man. Come on, game.
There is a 1-up in a small box at the base of the tower. And in this game, 1-ups actually fully heal you.
Huh, I didn't know that.
It's like the only game where they do that.
How am I this bad? I'm finding every way not to land on this platform.
Hey, at least they remembered their Mario 64, and that I'm pretty sure blue coins restored to 2 HP.
Oh, they should have restored 5, man.
Meanwhile, actual red coins don't even heal you whatsoever in this game.
Heh. I don't know how you'd ever notice that. There's barely any of them in this game.
Ha. Ha 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 ha. That was like the world's slowest Mandark laugh.
Boy, is getting out of water, like, just not a thing this game wants you to do. I really shouldn't have picked this thing up. I feel like my already slow gameplay.
I mean,
has
literally all
slowed
you have to do, you know, is get underneath it, underneath the cage, and then rocket nozzle.
This
Like,
is
get
fair.
onto that green arrow platform, and then you win.
I just want to go in from the top, man. I don't even know if you can do that.
That's how you're intended to, yes.
Nice.
Maybe you just want to take the platform. Oh well.
Look, if I time it correctly. Look, there's always Gelato Beach.
I mean, it's a very pretty level, but I'd probably call Gelato the most boring main world, honestly.
I like
It's
the
fine.
totally optional stuff where you can go flying in those, like, I don't know, jumping off those really high wires. There's not too much interesting done with them, but it's just cool that
Yeah.
you can get that kind of vertical height.
Just for blue coins, and then a trail of coins if you do this, like, specific type of jump that the game, like, only tells you about in an NPC in one level. They call it, like, the super world jump, where it's like, if you're hanging from, like, a tightrope, and then you start, like, spraying, you'll gain momentum.
What is that in the sky up there?
That's a little block that's normally on top of the lighthouse where you
Right,
you
that's
do
the
a
thing that you
ground
pound.
rocket nozzle. Yeah. And it's normally on top of the lighthouse, but it's just sort of floating here.
That is really weird. I don't know why I don't just spray. Just spam spray everything.
It works, unless it's Shadow Mario, where it doesn't actually work.
Open salami.
Is that what he says? I have no idea what he says for like half of these.
I didn't realize he had that clip in the game. I don't think I misheard that. I thought that was an unused clip.
I'm pretty sure. No, it might be in the original. I just like could never understand what he says.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm the guy who, as a kid, in New Super Mario Bros. DS, I thought Mario said like Texas tonight at the end of every level. But no,
Yeah,
he just says that is so
believable.
nice. Look, man, when you're younger, you hear like anything. But no line will ever be as enthusiastic as the way he says "Let's go" in Mario Kart Double Dash.
I'm trying to think of what line that is. Excellent.
Like when you press like start at the press start screen. It's just like the most enthusiastic "Let's go" he ever
Yeah.
does.
Okay, let's try that again with not 0 lives. Do I have to do that nonsense again? Skip it. We're doing
Oh,
another
gosh.
Bianco stage. And then we're calling
I
it
actually
quits.
didn't know that was a thing.
I'll replay this game when I have controls.
Yes, I promise this is more natural with a GameCube controller.
I don't have to worry about multiple R buttons or C-stick directions and normal stick directions that don't do what they should. That is pretty typical. I would probably do that every other playthrough on the actual game. Forgetting that I need to switch to hover and nozzle there. Yep, there's one of those. You can't use this yet, and I'm not really sure why you would.
Yeah, I don't really find it that useful in this mission. I don't think the rocket nozzle is useful. Like, well, once you get a grip of like the controls in this game, once you really get a grip on it, the hover nozzle can basically be more useful than the rocket nozzle ever can be. Unless those very specific instances, like the final boss, where you need the rocket nozzle.
Whatever, you can hover up those, like, multiple levels of clouds, no problem.
Well, actually, you can beat the final boss without using the rocket nozzle. I have done it. You just have to, like, do a spin jump as Bowser tilts the pool, and then you'll have just enough height to break the edges.
Why do I keep doing that too early? Oh, I didn't even see that.
All I can think of whenever I see this level is, like, I remember when Vinny streamed this, he was in a very, like, the room phase, because he was reading, like, the audiobook or something. So I just remember during this whole mission, he was just doing, like, Tommy Wiseau impressions. He was saying, like, squirt windmills to spin, Mark, haha.
Well, apparently very bad at remembering where red coins are. They're probably just higher up. The ones that I haven't gotten yet.
There's like 3 that are on the like outside, on top of the outside white wall.
Yeah, I got a couple already. All these blue coins that I could be picking up. Imagine. I like how this thing just doesn't move at all and then suddenly moves 1,000,000 miles an hour. Alright, where is my camera? Where are red coins? There's one. I feel like there's one higher up somewhere, but I might be thinking of the other mission. Because I don't see where the other one would be. What? Let me make sure I have my buttons correct. Okay.
I see it right there.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right there, obviously.
You know, over there.
Be nice if the red coins gave you water or something. Just not nothing. They don't count.
If you want water, spray those 3 bells. You'll get a 1-up, and I think 1-ups also refill your water. Nah, they
Of
might
course.
not actually.
They also revive you if you're dead.
Nah, I thought only the mushrooms with the hearts on them did that.
No, those restore your paint or something.
Are those actually a thing in Color Splash? I have no idea.
No, 1-ups restore your paint in Color Splash. I don't know if they're actually called 1-ups or not, but they are green mushrooms.
No, those are just ultra shrooms. You're not gonna have enough height doing it from there.
Yeah, I can tell.
But if you had the rocket nozzle, okay.
I think this is the stage that I did like the glitch with the like rocket storage in. I used one of these things to get like ridiculous
Yeah.
height. I fell for hours.
Good thing I found a magic. Wait, which came first? I forget which line came first.
Yep, so that's Sunshine. I don't think I'm gonna... I don't know. When does Pina unlock? Is it at 8 or 10 or 12?
10.
I don't remember.
It's
Yeah,
10.
I don't know if I want to put myself through 4 more stages of this. Sorry, man. The game's okay. I just, like... There are so many control differences that are just, like, really hard to
I can't
adjust
say
to.
because I don't own it, but everything I've heard from the controls, I'm like, that just sounds weird, man.
Yep.
This game was pretty well made for the controller that it was built on.
Yeah, if I had to rank these 3, I'd say 64 has the least changed, even with the camera thing. Like, the camera is already so different in that you flick it rather than, like, turning it continuously, that, like, I don't think that's as big a deal. And it also plays less of a role in that game. Plus, you can just use Mario C down cam and then just not have to worry about it half the time. Galaxy, I mean, honestly, played alright for the most part. The controller has more weight than a Wiimote, obviously, but beyond that, like...
The gyro cursor looked fine.
Yeah, it was by and large pretty alright. You have to reset it manually sometimes, but that's just... comes
I'm
with the
used to that
territory.
from playing like Splatoon, so.
Yeah, this game, if you're one to prefer normal camera controls anyway, you'll probably
wanna
not
show
have
you
nearly
one-
as much issues.
I wanted you to do the one really obscure jump from the tight wire that's in Delfino Plaza.
Which?
Like, you know, the white type ropes, just like
Oh, like the
while
spinning
Mario's
thing?
hanging. Yeah, while Mario's hanging from them, start like spraying water.
I know,
Like,
I should have done that in Bianco. Wait, are there any tight ropes here? Or are they
Yeah, there
only
it
in-
is. It's right, like to your left.
Which way is my left? I've forgotten.
Well, at this point, it's like
I'm
it-
also
you
blind.
know, there's one on like near the bell tower.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, right there.
Couldn't see it. It's not very white in this lighting. How do I... Will Mario slip eventually?
Press B.
Okay. There it is. Long spray. Whoops! Alright, that's a button. Wow, that was a very laggy transition. Also, this
Works better
Mario
if you
looks
use
scary.
just the regular squirt nozzle.
Where are... Okay, here. This looks very stretched. I don't know what it is.
But yeah, keeps track of your shines and blue coins. Sort of.
Wait, do you have to hover for this?
No, it's better to use the spray, but you need to like time it.
Well, I hit something.
You probably squirted a bird. Like, you don't want to spray continuously, just kind of do like time it a little bit.
This is like...
And then he'll start spinning around. Now you can just hold it at this point, and then when
Yeah.
you do a jump, you'll go really far.
Yeah, it's like some Donkey Kong 94 nonsense.
There's actually like one. It's the shine in Bianco 8. Like you could do that type of jump, and then you get like a clean launch to the shine, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
But I'm like, who actually would do that?
An action replay code that uncaps the momentum from that would be pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I have that code, the moon jump code.
I'm gonna give this like 2 tries. I don't have high hopes, given that I can't even do it consistently with proper camera controls.
Are you trying to get to Pianta Village?
Hill, stop eating my spray!
Invisible wall, sorry.
Whatever, man. I'm trying to remember how I even got up there in the first place. Okay, that's not as high as I remembered it being. This really doesn't look like it should be that hard to get up. It's not nearly
It's really
as...
not, but just take some finagling, I guess.
Also takes not slipping over that corner.
Yeah, that one, like, those little slopes right there.
Okay, I didn't think that was quite enough. It's close, though. The
The
spin
side
might...
flip doesn't give you enough height, but I think the spin will.
Yeah.
But the spin's a bit tricky to do up there. You could also make it with a Y turn. Do you want me to tell you about Y turns?
Oh yeah, that's when you let go of the Y button midway through a drift to get higher speed, right? Oh wait, no. Double dash, man, like A
Well,
tech,
the
L
the
tech.
concept is sort of there. Now, it's just a thing you can do where it's just like you can change your momentum mid-jump by using the like Y button feature. Like if you're doing a triple jump and you just want to totally change the direction it's going, you can just use the Y button.
The Y meaning like the camera button?
Oh
Or, like-
gosh, right, I'm sorry. Switch buttons. Whatever the button is that does the third person mode.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Okay, I'll just make sure to hit the right stick in the middle of a jump. Mario, why can you not wall kick off of this all of a sudden?
Well, to do wall kicks in this game, you need to have you need to be far enough away from the wall. You can't be like hugging it.
Imagine that nonsense. Oh wait, 64?
Yeah, just treat it like a 64 wall jump.
Yeah. I know this has been more than 2 tries, but I haven't even gotten but like maybe 1 or 2 solid tries from the upper platform. Which for some reason took me only 1 try to get up to, until I...
Probably easier to do from the right side. Because the right side has like a flat platform.
Oh yeah, that's true, that is higher too.
That's where they intend you to use the rocket now, so to get up there actually.
I feel like that would have done it. I just need the camera to go back to where I'm supposed to be.
I feel like they had to have known people can get up here with the hover nozzle pretty easily, because even if you clean the shine sprite there, the shine
Yeah.
spawns like way above the gate.
Indeed. It was disappointing the first time I did that.
Same with the bell towers.
Yeah,
Except
yeah, yeah.
there is one you can get because it goes like underneath the tower.
I don't know why I keep doing this from the left side. It's not like it's any different from the right side. Camera
But yeah,
stuff, man.
I was gonna say I will find that like doing the side flip makes it easier to wall jump. I've noticed as opposed to the spin.
Yeah. I love how you just ride up that wall if you do it there. If we were facing in a better direction, that would have done it. Where's the ground bound jump when you need it?
Yeah.
Need some 3D World tech.
Isn't that like useless in 3D World though?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get back to your messages, but thanks none.
Well, that's not high enough. I would have to throw in a wall kick or something.
Well, I know one thing that you can do, but you have to do that like spin triple jump combo I mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah. What does that do? You...
So it's like, I know, like it's very hard to explain in words, but it's just like just do a normal, just basic jump,
Yeah?
spin in midair to make Mario spin, and then Also, you're holding forward while doing all this.
Okay.
And then as soon as you hit the ground, do another jump, and then Mario will automatically triple jump.
Sorry? Oh,
So normal jump, spin, jump again.
okay, I see. That doesn't seem any higher.
It is. The triple jump is the highest jump. You have just enough space on this like thing up here to do it.
Just gotta get back up there, and with my camera facing the right way, no problem. Look, Delfino emergency broadcasting. I don't care. What lighthouse? There's no lighthouse. There's never been a lighthouse.
There is another way to do it, but it involves the Y turn trick I told you about, and I just find the other method to be a bit simpler.
Was that a triple jump? Was that a triple jump I just did, or was that only a double?
No, it was a spin.
Ah, come on.
Because like I said, you have to be holding forward while you're doing all that too, or else you won't do the triple jump.
Yeah, by the way, sorry guys if you're trying to watch this, man. I'm just trying to mess around with this at this point.
But see, this is the stuff I love in Sunshine, is just messing around.
If you came to the stream
figuring
expecting...
out all the weird jump things you can do.
If you came to this stream expecting progress... Whoa, I didn't realize I was making progress there because my camera was pointed completely away.
This is just making me want to boot up Sunshine just to like jump around and stuff. Just do all this stuff.
I need to not do a turn when I do that. This is giving me air ride flashbacks. Trying to do spins in that game while continuing to go in the direction I'm moving. For having one button, that game has surprisingly detailed controls.
But yeah, you asked how this compares to GCN Sunshine, and if you were here earlier, it would see very I'd leave it at that. Just
If you're one that normally prefers like non-inverted controls, you'll be fine. It's like the two different buttons for the flood is weird, but probably would be gotten used to. But that plus the camera makes this like completely a no-sell for me. Like I will never beat this unless they add the option to fix the camera thing at least.
well, at least you get a 64 in Galaxy out of this, right?
Yeah. Try this a few more times, dang it. I keep coming just slightly short. Look, game, don't try to rotate my camera when I'm doing it. That's just going to confuse me more. Maybe I want to be looking at my back when I do that. I wonder if it's easier to do this from the front. That seems even riskier.
Either way works.
keep just... Maybe I should be spinning later in the jump.
Well, you can kind of buffer spins in this game.
No, I'm definitely still going very far with that.
The other method you could do for this is like once you're up there towards the front, like do a spin jump and then you use the Y turn to just like angle your jump towards the wall, and then Mario will like start sliding down it, and then you can do a wall jump again.
Yeah, I think we've tried enough, honestly.
Does take practice.
Just whenever I actually play Sunshine, I'll just skip past on stream. I'll skip past all the cutscenes and just like start the game at Pianta.
Right,
It's like, no,
literally
this is
right
how it
here.
always works, right? This is how how you start the game.
Oh man, we never even talked about how cool Delfino Plaza is, though.
It's fine. I like it.
It's good. I like it a lot. Yeah.
It's got durians.
It's got people to talk to.
I swear I
Whoa.
didn't even touch that, and it went all over the dang place.
It's got people you can talk to, although most people kind of hate you because, you know.
Oh,
they
it's
think
got
you're a criminal.
toads that smile. Until you get...
You see it too?
Wow. Look at them smile. They're the happiest little guys. Oh wait, they always smile. Never mind.
The walls will ooze green slime.
Wait, no, they always do that.
Do that.
It's
That's-
got distress
that might be my-
toads that occasionally smile as well, if you are far enough away.
That might just be my favorite joke from that show, actually. Oh wait, they always do that.
I very much asked for that. Okay, one last try. We'll just get there from here.
No whammies. Okay, so what actually is the like third-person button in this version? X?
Clicking the right stick, which makes sense.
The right stick
Yeah,
is the third-person mode?
yeah.
Oh gosh, that would make some tricks way more obnoxious. Ugh. Yeesh. In the GameCube version, it was on the Y button, which made it a lot just easier to do mid-jump.
If this were just slightly longer. I keep, like, getting empty jumps when I try that.
Because you're hitting the slope.
Uh,
And slopes are very rough in this game. Like, the second the game, like, notices Mario's on a slope, it's like, alright, your jump is done. You're not cheating this.
just a little short. I'm trying to remember how I did this back in February 2017, because, like, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have tried a triple jump spin. Whatever. At least you got to see some of the cool movement.
If it
back
weren't
here.
for those two, like, slopes up there, this would be a lot easier.
I know, right? But yeah, when you've got a big open place to play in, like, Mario's movement's really, really fun in this game.
Yeah. There's also there's a weird quirk I never understood where if you're on a rooftop, you do like a dive and then you jump again. Mario just like runs really fast. Like just do a dive and jump on a rooftop and then run, and then Mario's just like really, really fast for some reason. This game has a lot of little oddities. They should make that a game, Mario Oddity.
Mario Oddities. Yes. Alright. I think that's enough of that. So yeah, my verdict on this. I mean, if you don't own any of the games, sure. If you like non-inverted camera controls, sure.
You're wrong, but fine.
You clearly aren't 28 years old, but sure. Oh boy. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, you know, they could have done worse. They
Could
could have
be-
ported
still could be
64DS. No.
better, but- Ooh, the shade. People asking for like, where's the DS content? And I'm like, who needs that content?
Eh, most of the content was okay. It's the rest of the game that's like, yeah.
Well, it's just like, I find DS's extra stars to be pretty just kind of pointless.
No, yeah,
and
it's to some
doesn't add anything, but
to
the
some degree
characters
it's
are fine.
got the.
By which I mean Luigi is fine.
Hey, Yoshi's fine because he is Luigi, and also everyone else. Yeah, that game has a little bit of the Superstar Ultra syndrome, in that it's like, bunch of extra content, but how much of it actually adds?
Yeah, that's just how I stand on it.
Anyway, you didn't come here for my 6040S hot takes. You could always just watch my playthrough of 6040S if you want those. Anyhow, enough of this nonsense. I'll get to the rest of that Kirby's Return to Dreamland content
Nonsense, he says.
soon, and probably do some Mario Karting this weekend at some point. We'll see whenever my siblings are free, and maybe I'll actually stream for once, as opposed to just announcing it in my
Doing
Discord.
it at like 10 p.m.
Hey man, that is the optimal time to play Mario Kart. That's when you
It
get
is.
all the best players. I don't know.
What, you
Anyway.
mean, like